Hola clase, Español 2. We are going to talk a little bit today about a kind of a big concept and a new tense that I want you guys to have. Now, we're going to be talking about el pasado, the past, what has happened in the past. Now, you know el pretérito. This past tense is what we have been using. There's been the regulars, comer, for example. Comí, comiste, comió, comimos, comieron. I ate, we ate, they ate, she ate. I spoke or I talked to my friends. Hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablaron. We know those. Then we went through the irregulars, and I gave you that packet that I referred to as the Preterite Bible. That is going to be very important. Now, we are going to talk about the second past. So if I take the pasado, okay, and I've got the preterite, pretérito, okay, that is what you have learned already. What we're going to talk about is called the imperfecto. Okay, good news, bad news. The wonderful news about this is it's easy to conjugate. This pretérito was hard. We had lots of irregulares, we had lots of special cases, we had the sandal stem change, we had the full stem change, we had the ones of ir and ser, fui, fuiste, fue, we had those. All kinds of things. Over here, there's only 3 irregulars in the whole thing, and the rest are easy conjugation. So that is a wonderful thing. Now, la cosa que es difícil, or the thing that's difficult, is when do I use them? You just told me they're the past tense, so what's the difference? Okay? And I will get to that. But real quickly, imperfecto is the was or were doing something or used to do something. No, I used to eat in the cafeteria when I was in school, as opposed to I ate in the cafeteria yesterday. Okay? They were talking to their parents, okay, versus they talked to their parents last night. Okay, so there's some subtle differences, but there's some major ones that we will talk to, but let's not worry about that. I want to teach you how to conjugate them right now. Okay, so you've got AR verb. Now I'm going to do AR verbs en los verbos AR. These are the ones that are actually the kind of fun ones. Now you will notice a couple things, and I will point those out. Okay, so if you have a verb like hablar, obviously you take off the ending, you've got the stem, and it works like other conjugations. And I like this one because it's got a BRD in it, so it's kind of fun to work with. Okay? All right? Now we're not, don't worry about that. So we've got abo, 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 abo. Okay? Turkey. Okay? Now, this. Muy sencillo. Okay? ABA. Aba. So it literally says hablaba. Sounds like a mouthful. It's it gets better over time. Hablaba. Now this one is hablabas con ese. Okay? Hablabas. This is hablaba. Nota. Hablaba, hablaba. Okay? En este caso, normalmente usamos yo hablaba, él hablaba, María hablaba. So it's abba, abbas, abba, hablábamos, hablábamos. That is the full mouth. That is a mouthful. Okay, hablábamos and hablaba. Okay, so if you are that is all AR verbs. There is no zero, cero. One of the first times I've ever said that in Espanol, that there are no exceptions, but there are no AR verbs that are irregular in the imperfecto. Okay? Now, quick rewind here. If I wanted to say, that's this one. Yo hablé. I spoke to my parents. This could mean I was speaking to my parents, or I used to speak or talk to my parents. yo hablaba. Okay? We'll get to those later. That's just a quick idea to put those two together. Okay? All right, that is those. Okay? Now, ER verbs, for example, we're going to do ER and IR together. Okay? For example, we'll use comer and vivir. Okay? Pretérito would have been, this past would have been I ate, I lived. Okay? This was, I was eating or I used to eat. I was living or I used to live in another place. Okay? And again, don't worry so much right now about when to use them. Let's just figure out this conjugations. So, we are going to go I will set these all up. Okay. Now, again, stem, ending, we know the drill. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. Stem and ending, okay? Now, all these okay. A couple things to notice. Comía, IA, con acento. Comías, IAS, con acento. I make mistakes too. Comía, same. Otra vez. Yo comía, él comía, Juan comía, comíamos, comía. Every single one of these starts with an I and it has an accent, so it's an easy way to remember. Okay. Now, these are exactly the same. Vivía, vivías, vivía, vivíamos, vivía. Okay? That is how that works. All right? So if I wanted to say, I ate in the cafeteria yesterday, yo comí en la cafetería ayer. But if I want to say I was eating in the cafeteria, or I used to eat in the cafeteria when I was in school, say yo comía. Simplemente cambiando, simply changing that ending gives a whole different feeling. Okay, we use I used to do something. I did it versus I used to do it. Okay, I went to the store yesterday versus I used to go to the store on Fridays. So we'll talk about kind of some of those key words. All right. Yo viví en un apartamento por un año. I lived in an apartment for 1 year. Okay? Notice I kind of put some time frames on there. Versus, yo vivía en un apartamento cuando era niño. I used to live in an apartment when I was young. Okay? All right, that's ER and IR. We have tres irregulares. Tres irregulares. I wonder if you can guess what they are. Ir, ser, and ver. These two you expect. Ver, and I'm going to tell you, ver is irregular, but not crazy irregular at all. This one will be an easy one to pick up. These two, okay, you got to memorize 10 words, okay? Because you got a yo form of two. In fact, it's only 8. Okay? Because the yo form and the L form are the same, so you only got to learn, okay? Start with ear. This one's going to be used a whole bunch. It is a combination. It is totally irregular. Okay? Yes, I know. Looks strange. Iba, ibas, iba, íbamos, iban. You gotta say it. You gotta repeat it. Iba, ibas, iba, íbamos, iban. That is I used to, or I was going. This one is used a whole bunch when you're going to say, for example, I was going to go to the store, but I forgot, I didn't have time. Yo iba a ir, I was going to go. Yo iba a comer, I was going to eat. Yo iba a hablar, I was going to talk. Okay? Remember the ir plus a, that great expression? Used a lot. Okay? Then we've got ser. Okay? Again, completely different. And this one is era, eras, era, éramos, eran. Okay? So again, you're going to learn these. Okay? Era, eras, era, éramos, eran. Acento. Era, eras, era, éramos, eran. Now, keep this simple. This is used a whole bunch. For example, I'll give you an example. Cuando yo era niño. When I was young. Okay? Cuando yo era niño, yo tenía un cachorro que se llamaba Fred. When I was young, I used to have a dog named, a puppy named Fred. Okay? Era. Okay, so this is the conjugation. The last one was ver. Now I said this one's not that irregular, and the reason being is all this does that is irregular is keep the E. Because normally you take this off and you'd be left with a V. However, you're going to keep this. Okay? And then you're going to just add your endings. What you know are ia, ias, ia, íamos, and ia. So, it is technically irregular because it doesn't lose the E, but it still uses those endings that we just learned in the previous part. Okay? That is your imperfecto conjugación, the entire tense. None of this stuff over here where you've got 6 or 7 or 8 different ways to be irregular. This is simply 3 irregulars. This one, I barely counted, but it is technically irregular. You gotta learn the ser and the ir, and then the others are aba and ia. Okay?